Welcome back to AZE English Listening Practice. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. Today's topic is money and budgeting, a very useful topic for everyday life.
That's right. Everyone talks about money sometimes. Saving, spending, planning, and making smart choices.
And many English learners want simple, natural phrases to talk about prices, budgets, and daily expenses.
In today's episode, we'll listen to two conversations. One about personal budgeting and another about saving money for a goal.
After each conversation, we'll explain useful vocabulary and give you simple speaking tips.
I remember when I first started budgeting. I wrote down everything I spent money on. Food, rent, transport, even coffee.
Same here. And honestly, I was surprised by how much money I spent on snacks and small things.
Yeah, those little expenses add up quickly.
Budgeting really helps you understand where your money goes.
And the good thing is, you only need simple English to talk about money clearly.
Exactly. Phrases like, I spend, I save, my budget is, I'm trying to cut down on.
These are all very common in everyday conversations.
All right, let's listen to conversation one.
Hey, Leo, do you make a monthly budget?
Yeah, I started doing that last year. Honestly, it helps a lot.
Really? What do you usually include in it?
Mostly the basics: rent, groceries, transport, and my phone bill.
Same here. But I always end up spending too much money on coffee.
Me too. I'm actually trying to cut down right now. I spend almost 60 euros a month on coffee.
Wow, that's a lot. I think I spend around 40 euros.
Yeah, those small daily expenses add up fast.
Exactly. I really want to save more money this year.
Same. I'm saving for a new laptop, so I'm trying to spend less on snacks and takeout food.
That's smart. I think I need a better spending plan too.
Start small. Just write down everything you buy for 1 week. It really helps you see where your money goes.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a good idea.
This conversation felt very natural because they talked about real everyday expenses like rent, food, transport, and coffee.
Exactly. And they used simple phrases like, I spend, I want to save, I'm trying to cut down on.
These are very common expressions when talking about money and budgeting.
First word, budget.
A budget is a plan for how you use your money.
For example, I make a monthly budget.
Next word, expenses,
Expenses are the things you spend money on.
like rent, food, or transport.
Another useful phrase is cut down.
To cut down means to use or spend less of something.
Leo wants to cut down on coffee.
And finally, save.
To save means to keep money for the future.
Maya wants to save money for a new laptop.
Download the PDF in the description if you want to review today's vocabulary.
It includes all the words, definitions, and example sentences from this episode.
Budgeting is important for daily life.
Now, let's listen to a second conversation about saving money for a goal.
Hey, Ben. Are you still saving money for your trip?
Yeah, I am. But honestly, it's going a little slower than I expected.
Really? How much are you trying to save each month?
Around 200 euros. I'm trying to be more careful with my spending.
That's actually pretty good. So, how do you manage it?
I set a weekly spending limit for myself. I try not to spend more than 50 euros on food, snacks, and small things.
Nice. That sounds really organized.
I'm trying. What about you?
I'm saving for a new phone right now. I put 20 euros aside every week.
That's smart. Little by little, it adds up.
Exactly. And I've started using a budgeting app too.
Oh, really? Does it help?
Yeah, a lot. It shows me exactly where my money goes every week.
I should probably try that. Sometimes I spend money without even noticing.
Same here. But the app really helps me stay on track.
This conversation showed how to talk about saving money for a goal in simple English.
Exactly. They used useful phrases like, I set a limit. I put money aside. It keeps me on track.
These are very natural expressions for everyday conversations about money and budgeting.
First word, limit.
A limit is the maximum amount you allow yourself to spend.
For example, I set a weekly spending limit.
Next phrase, put money aside.
That means to save money regularly.
Sarah puts 20 euros aside every week.
Another useful term is budgeting app.
A budgeting app helps you track your spending and expenses.
And finally, on track.
If you're on track, you're following your plan successfully.
The app helps Sarah stay on track with her savings goal.
Remember to download the vocabulary PDF in the description.
It includes all the important words and expressions from today's episode.
Practice talking about money using simple phrases like, I spend, I'm saving for, my budget is.
And try using today's vocabulary in your own sentences.
You can also record yourself speaking to improve your pronunciation and confidence.
Now tell us, what are you saving money for?
Share your answer in the comments.
And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to AZE English.
See you in the next episode.